Tree Beyond Babylon, Financial Freedom. The Zion Drew Quiet Room Sessions. The Baker and the Cakes of Gold Edition. Chapter 1. The room is dark, the truth is loud. My name is Zion Drew. It's 4:48 in the morning, and the house is silent except for the soft hum of the refrigerator. I'm sitting in the closet with the lights off so I don't wake my kids. I've learned that silence is where the real answers live. 42,000 people just type the same question into their phones. How do I get out of this hole? I used to be one of them. I know the weight of that question. I know what it feels like when the bills are louder than your hope. This is not a lecture, it's a conversation between us. I call it the quiet room. Here, the noise stops and the truth speaks. I'm not rich because I found luck. I'm free because I found structure. And I want to show you what that really means. Chapter 2. The Empty Kitchen. Before the money came, before the business plans, I was like a baker standing in an empty kitchen. No flour, no sugar, just a dream and an oven that barely worked. I told myself, I will bake the best cakes this world has ever tasted, but first I have to build the kitchen. That's how financial freedom begins, not with money, but with intention. Your kitchen is your structure. Your bank accounts, your business entity, your credit, your rhythm. You build it before the feast arrives. A poor man who learns structure becomes dangerous to poverty. Because once the system starts serving you, you can't go back to serving it. Chapter 3. Your money is a video game score. Think about your favorite video game. In the corner of the screen, there's a green number, your score, your life bar. When it hits 0, it's game over. Your bank account works the same way. Rule 1. Never let the number turn red. I use 3 layers of defense. 1 street cash, 1 month of bills in my checking account. 2 safe house, 6 months of expenses sitting in savings earning interest. 3 compound vault, everything extra invested in the market. When 1 layer drops, I pause the game. I don't panic, I adjust. I've sold shoes, picked up side work, and pawned my watch for $60 when I had to. That 60 bought index shares that now pay me $12 every month. That's the lesson. The score only matters if you keep it alive. Green means breathing. Chapter 4. The Resource Triangle. Freedom is built on 3 resources: time, attention, and capital. Together, they form what I call the resource triangle. Time is the only resource you can never get back. Attention is the energy you trade every second. Capital is the proof that your attention created value. Rule 2. Stack them in the right order. Trade your time to build capital. Trade that capital to buy attention. Then trade that attention to buy your time back. I used to work at a warehouse from 3 in the afternoon until 11 at night. During lunch breaks, I filmed driveway cleaning videos on my cracked phone. I turned those clips into a short guide called How to Pressure Wash Like a Pro. It sold for $47. The first sales paid for online ads. The ads brought customers. The customers freed my nights. That's the triangle in motion. It's not luck, it's leverage. Chapter 5. The Baker Builds His Bakery. When I finally started understanding structure, I saw myself as that baker again. This time, I decided to register my kitchen for real. Every baker needs a license. Every entrepreneur needs a legal shell, so I formed an LLC. That piece of paper turned my hustle into a business. It gave me a name, a number, and a place in the records of the kingdom. I set up the front door, my website. I painted my sign, my logo and brand. I hung my contact information, my business phone and email. I told the town criers, Google, LinkedIn, Instagram. The bakery existed on paper before I baked a single cake. That's how wealth begins, in documentation before manifestation. Chapter 6. The Flower Game. Once the bakery was real, I needed flour, but flour cost gold. So I went to the flour merchants, the vendors who sell on trust. In real life, they are called net 30 vendors. I said, give me the ingredients today. I'll pay you in 30 days. They agreed, and every time I paid them back, my name climbed higher in the town ledger, the business credit bureaus. Soon the royal banks noticed. My bakery had a reputation. Good credit is like clean air, invisible but life-giving. Chapter 7. The Wizard in the Cellar. In the story, the baker meets a wizard in the cellar, a being made of circuits and light. That wizard represents artificial intelligence. AI is not magic, but it feels like it. It can help you forge what you need. Business plans, profit and loss sheets, brand ideas, contracts, marketing copy. The wizard doesn't cheat reality. It helps you build faster. When I learned how to speak to AI tools, I multiplied my reach overnight. One prompt built a presentation. Another wrote an entire sales email. Another created a digital product that sold while I slept. I used to think the world belonged to those with money. Now I know it belongs to those who can command machines with wisdom. Chapter 8. The King's Bread Loans. Once the bakery had structure and proof, I walked into the palace, the bank. I said, I need capital to scale my ovens. Orders are coming in from every village. I wore clean robes, my registered LLC. I carried scrolls, financial statements. I presented proof of income invoices, P&L reports. The bankers smiled. They said, this looks like a real business. Approve the funding. I left with lines of credit and business cards that built my empire. That's how structure turns into gold. Chapter 9. The 448 Transfer. Every morning at 4:48 a.m., my phone buzzes with a simple reminder, transfer. $5. From checking to brokerage. Straight into the S&P 500. Rule 3. Tiny beats build the body. $5 a day is $1,825 a year. At 10% growth, that's $3,200 in 5 years. Keep that rhythm for 40 years, and you cross $1 million. It's not about the size of the deposit. It's about the discipline of the habit. I borrowed my first $5 from my sister, paid her back with the first driveway job. I haven't missed a beat since. Every transfer is a quiet vote for your future self. Chapter 10. Your hands are the factory. The world will try to make you believe you need permission to produce. That's a lie. Your hands are the factory. Your gift is the product. Rule 4. Turn your skill into something that sells. Start simple. Write down what you know how to do. Put a price on it. Post it before breakfast. Deliver it before sunset. I sold a checklist for $7, then a video tutorial for $47, then live coaching for $297. Same hands, same skill, different output. That's how you build wealth, one repeatable system at a time. Chapter 11. The 3 Trees Board. In my closet, taped to the door, is a chart I call the 3 Trees Board. It reminds me where I stand. Tree purpose target today. Trough feeds me when nothing else does 6 months, cash white heavy check mark. Cross kills every debt 20% of income gear. Boat carries me to new waters 3 income streams. Rule 5, check it every Sunday night. Green means good. Yellow means warning. Red means move. When you see red, act immediately. One of my students saw red on his trough. He sold plasma twice and flipped to green in 10 days. The numbers don't lie, they just tell you where to move your faith. Chapter 12. The 10 Quiet Commandments. Over the years, I've written 10 commandments in the Notes app on my phone. They are simple, but they built my peace. 1. Live on last month's money. 2. Give every dollar a job before it leaves your hand. 3. Automate 20% to investments before you pay anything else. 4. Own the whole market, S&P 500 only. 5. Start a business under $100. 6. Keep 6 months of savings untouched. 7. Borrow only for things that pay you back. 8. Pay cash for everything that breaks. 9. Give 10% before taxes. 10. Teach one new person every season. If you follow these for a year, your life will never look the same. Chapter 13. The Phoenix Pocket. Life will light a match. You can't predict when, but it will happen. Rule 6. Keep a Phoenix pocket. Save 10% of everything you earn in a separate account. Label it for the fire I haven't seen. Do not touch it for sneakers or vacations. Only use it when income disappears or opportunity knocks. When I lost everything in 2020, my Phoenix pocket paid rent for 9 months. I used the last of it to buy a laundromat that now earns me $4,000 a month, passive. The Phoenix burns, then rises. So can you. Chapter 14. The 24-hour blackout. Once every 3 months, I disappear for a day. Phone off. Wallet closed. Notebook open. I list every subscription, every auto pay, every leak. On average, I find $89 wasted every month. I cancel the noise, then I invest that same $89. Over time, the blackout day became my reset button. Clarity is wealth. Chapter 15. The Paper Shield. If you're building something real, protect it. Rule 7. LLC plus umbrella insurance by age 35. It costs about $300, but one mistake can cost you everything. I lost $42,000 in a lawsuit because I didn't have a shield. Now every dollar sits behind. Zion Drew Holdings, LLC. A $2 million umbrella policy. A family trust. The rich don't pray they won't get sued. They prepare so it doesn't destroy them. Paper beats panic. Chapter 16. The Cake for the People. The story of the baker ends with him feeding the entire village. When people asked how he rose so fast, he said, "I didn't chase coins. I built a kitchen so strong that the ingredients came to me." That's the secret. When your structure is solid, opportunity finds you. The baker's recipe still works today. Start with structure, LLC plus EIN. Add appearance, website, logo, contact info. Blend documents with AI, business plans, copy, reports. Whisk in trust, business credit. Bake in the funding oven, loans plus cards. Flip fast, reinvest, scale. Feed people because greed always eats itself. Serve the world, and the world will feed you back. Chapter 17. The Give Pocket. Money flows through open hands. Rule 8. Give without keeping score. 10% of everything I earn goes into a give pocket. No name, no tax write-off, no applause. I've sent $47 to strangers on medical GoFundMe pages. I paid $1,100 for a kid's coding class. I gave a young man $100 to start a pressure washing business. That boy now owns 3 vans. That coding kid now makes 6 figures. When your seed leaves your hand, your harvest begins. Chapter 18. The Eternal Kitchen. Once you understand the game, you realize it never ends. There's always a new oven, a new recipe, a new village to feed. The true ones, the ones who make it, learn that it's not about the cake. It's about the kitchen. It's about what you build when nobody is watching. Money will come and go. Attention will rise and fade. But structure, real divine structure, that lasts forever. Chapter 19. The Final Whisper. The tree doesn't grow in noise. It grows in soil, water, and silence. You don't need another video or another promise. You need one move today. Pick any rule from this book. Do it for 30 days. Then do it again. Freedom is not built overnight. It's built at 4:48 a.m. when nobody is watching, when you quietly move $5 toward your future. I'll still be here in the quiet room, waiting on your whisper. Closing lights out. Close this book. Open your banking app. Move $5. That's the start of your climb. You don't need to see the top of the ladder to take the first step. Every deposit is a prayer. Every move is proof. Climb steady. Breathe slow. Stay quiet. I'll leave the door cracked. Zion Drew.